What are you? What are you? Eve, I'm talking to you. Are you listening, wife? I know what you are. Our sacred vows. We made love. Our bodies one. Our flesh one. Our hearts one. Our spirits one. Till death us do part.
That's enough.
Julie? You home?
Don't hurt me. Please.
Annette?
Please don't cry. Yes, that's good. Oh, look, you've spilled it. It's all right. It's all right. I'll clean it up.
think I'll talk a little bit about men. I'm not going to be too hard on them, though. This morning, my husband, Gary, he says, since we've been married, you've really let yourself go. I said, listen, sweetheart, if I'd let myself go, I'd be in Brisbane by now, you idiot. And lazy. He's so lazy. The other night, he fell asleep on the floor in front of the television, and I had this sudden urge to draw around him with white chalk. And can't they be a bit weird when it comes to sex? Men get a little weird. I went camping with this guy once, and the only way I could get him to inflate my lilo was by drawing a face on it. How weird is that? Dating used to be fun though, you know? When you're courting and stuff, you used to put on each other's clothes, bit of fun, bit of a laugh. I pulled on this guy's jocks, right, and he goes, oh, take them off, you'll stretch them. I said, yeah, well, someone's got her. And I've noticed over the years with men, it's a worldwide thing, I'm sure. Every morning, men wake up, bit of a stiffy. This morning, Gary jumps out of bed and he goes, ugh, reckon you can make use of this? I said, yeah. And I hung my dressing gown on it, actually.
BKC to crime 203. 203 receiving. We've got a reply from the hospital. Your victim is conscious and being treated by Dr. Fisher. Witness is being held for observation only. 203, received that. Be back in the office in 5.
Your girlfriend know what you like to do to them?
We'll need the clothes that you're presently wearing for forensic examination.
Now, you can get undressed yourself, or I can arrange for a little help.
William James Redmond, I intend to ask you some questions in regard to aggravated burglary with the intent to rape. Now, you're not obliged to say or do anything, but anything that you do say and do will be given in evidence. You understand that? You also have the right to communicate or attempt to communicate with a friend or relative to let them know of your present whereabouts. You also have the right to communicate or attempt to communicate with a legal practitioner. Anybody you would like to communicate with. You still own a knife, William?
I'm under psychiatric care. I'd like to call my psychiatrist.
That's going to be your story, isn't it, eh? You're not responsible for what you did.
Seeing a psychiatrist was a condition of my parole.
Doesn't make you insane.
You can't do this. I'm not going to take it.
You better drop those crusties into the sack too, sunshine.
Ms. Bellamy, now I'm here to advise you that it is a criminal offence to impede the apprehension of somebody who you know or believe has committed a serious indictable offence.
Are you threatening to charge me?
No, lady, I'm not threatening you. I'm explaining the law to you.
He was back by 3.
Would you like me to wait?
No, I'll get a taxi, thank you. Have a nice time.
Good night.
I finally get to have a night out. I was on my way home.
Before your coach turns into a pumpkin?
Oh, ha. Countess Agnes von Karofsky, if you must know.
Leo Tolstoy's mistress.
Post your own murder.
Why in the name of saints are you taking on William Redmond as a patient?
He's not a patient. A friend on the parole board asked me to assess him as a favour. I've only had one interview with him.
Friend? What do your enemies do?
Why do you think it's him?
MO, the ritual, same little perversions. He's got a classy dame in their alibi, but he won't talk to me until he talks to you.
And how's he dealing with all this?
Oh, he's been uncooperative.
I mean, he won't confess. He's been fairly cooperative with me so far. You won't be listening in now, will you, Mick? William?
Dr. Halifax, thanks for coming. You know what they're accusing me of?
Yes, I do. Now, you need to speak to a lawyer. That's your first priority.
If I talk to a lawyer, I look guilty.
You're not guilty until someone proves you're guilty.
What chance have I got of a fair go from them? They want to be judge and jury all over again. I didn't do this.
Well, then you've got nothing to fear. Look, the purpose of a lawyer is to protect your rights. If you don't think you'll get a fair hearing, that's all the more reason why you need one.
I served my time. I've changed. I'm not going to be victimised for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and the beer crab's in the woods. Don, they're closed. When are forensic going to get back?
How long's a piece of string? No luck with fingerprints?
Okay, no attacks for 9 years. He gets out, starts again. Hot over the head, glass of friggin' milk and a knife at the throat.
Anyone could have picked up his pattern. It was in the papers again when he got early release.
You know that he raped before. Did you know that he cut the previous victim's throat? This far from a main artery. Millimetre more, she would have been dead. Now, he wanted to talk to you. Why?
He claims he's innocent, and you're threatening his mental stability by harassing him. Are you?
You better believe it. I want him. You can help me. Talk to me about him.
Oh, come on, Michael. You know I can't do that. Now, it's bloody late. I'm going home.
Call her a cab.
Alibi checks out. Everything she told us.
Get the prick out of here.
Leave it.
Yes. Hello. Who's there?
Who's this? Hello, who's that?
Good morning.
Oh, don't.
My breakfast is ready. Grapefruit, croissant, smoked salmon. Oh, I lie. I wrote the toast.
Oh, Danny. shit! Why didn't you wake me?
I was kind of hoping you'd take the day off.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the last few days we have together.
Oh, I've got patience to see.
You mean I hitch a ride on a fishing boat all the way from Macquarie Island and you've got patience to see? What sort of dedication is that?
What are you doing on Macquarie Island again?
I shoot for Geographic. The Wandering Albatross.
What's it like?
It's cold, wild, it's lonely. Which is all right if you like lonely. Do you know there are only 20 breeding pairs left on the island?
Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I've got to go.
So do I in a few more days.
Oh, back to the albatrosses?
Now to Africa.
Oh.
The heat and the dust and the last of the truly wild animals left on Earth.
Well, send me a postcard. Oh! If you're cooking tonight, I'll buy the wine.
Morning, Mr. Taft, solicitor call. Your evidence has been delayed till Friday. I've rescheduled. We're in good shape. Thought you'd be interested in this.
Might be. Yep.
Mr. Redmond's here.
Okay, send him through.
What do you expect from the media? One slip and they're never going to allow me to forget.
One slip? Is that how you describe what you did?
I regret what I did.
Well, what you and I have to do to satisfy the parole board is to explore the reasons you did what you did and how and if you've changed.
Open up my mind and report what you find.
Something like that.
Well, a lot of experts have written about me in the last 10 years.
Well, I won't be writing about you. Oh, just my report to the board. I hear you wrote a play in prison. What's it about?
Men and women.
There's no smoking. Men and women. It's a broad subject.
In prison, men fantasize about women all the time. Yeah, I guess you can imagine.
Well, what were your fantasies about?
I didn't get off on rape.
It's interesting that the first thing you tell me about is what you don't get off on.
Fantasies about rape aren't unusual, that's all.
No. So tell me about yours.
I really don't think about it.
Okay. Well, maybe we're talking about the fantasy of having power and control.
I didn't have much control.
What was it like when you were a kid?
Childhood, well, I guess a good therapist has to go there sooner or later.
A good therapist needs a person who wants to be helped.
I think I am being helped. I mean, you're helping me here and Sian and... did you meet Sian last night?
No, I didn't.
She's helping me.
How?
I give talks, informal sessions, you know. Anyone who cares to listen.
I'm not sure I'm following. You mean sessions dealing with rape?
Meet the rapist up to a point. I use the play to discuss the issues involved. Sian thinks by facing up to the past, you know, I can prove that I've fully reformed. There's no charge.
Glad to hear it.
I first met Will while he was in prison. I was asked to direct his play. It's a challenging, quite remarkable play about the right men feel they have to dominate. And my first reaction to it was negative. What begins as a threatening work ends as a cry for understanding and even for forgiveness. William was convicted of rape when he was 30 years old. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison and served almost half that sentence. He is now being psychiatrically assessed.
Hello, thanks for coming. My play's about a young girl. She's married to Adam. Adam was brought up by a religious father who abused him physically. Adam's views about women are pretty crazy, pretty mixed up because of what happened to him as a kid. One night, when his young wife won't give him sex, he forces her. What I'm exploring in the play is why he rapes her. What ultimately are his reasons, and through that I want to talk tonight about why men abuse their power, why they feel they have a God-given right to take a woman by force. Jane! I'd like you to take my play.
Oh, thanks. Maybe we can talk about it next time.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
I'll drive.
Sure. Will!
Bloody idiot.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, fine.
Oh, look, come on, Amber. One moment he's ace and now he's an arsehole. No. No, look. No, I sent you the rent money. What the hell did you do with it? Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to be more careful, aren't you? Okay, yeah. Listen, honey, look, yeah, look, honey, look, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Okay. Right. Daughters, all father's worry.
Has William Redmond been in to see you?
No,
I think someone tried to run him over last night.
don't look at me. I got an alibi. Well, there's plenty of people out there with good reason to hate him. What makes you think it was deliberate?
Well, it was someone trying to scare him. They did a bloody good job.
Did you get a description of the car, make, model?
No, it's too quick.
Colour?
Lightish.
Lightish. Number?
No.
See the driver?
Not clearly. A woman. Or a man with long hair.
Not much help, are you? I'll pass the information on to the uniform section. I went back into the past, checked the details against this latest attack. There are other attacks that we couldn't pin on it. My girl's about their age. They were just kids at the time. Same MO, he scared them shitless before they went to court. That one, Alison, that's the one he went to prison for. Now she's special. She had courage. Filthy hood over her head, knife at her throat. She's got good reason to hate him, I reckon.
Can I hang on to these?
Yeah. She came to see me before they let him out, wanted to know if I could stop his release. Remembers everything. His voice, touch on her, smell of him. I thought there might be something that could help us get a clearer picture. Something that could help connect these attacks to Redmond. If you talk to her.
Hello, anyone there?
Who's that?
Dr. Jane Halifax. I'm here to see Alison Hart.
Just a minute.
Hello?
Hello. Mum's inside. Come in.
Thanks.
Sergeant Snow rang. I'm Bert. Banjo, enough! Come, Missy, we might take Banjo outside. Al, someone here to see you.
Dr. Halifax. I'm Alison Hart. Jane, please. Hi. Sit down. Thanks.
Would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
Michelle and I live here alone most of the time. Bird has a farm in the hills.
Must have taken courage to go there last night.
I'm not a courageous person.
Sergeant Snow doesn't agree.
We don't go out much. Michelle loves TV. Her favourite show is about a family that live on another planet and are hunted by aliens. I prayed for him to die in prison.
If you had counselling, I could probably arrange...
You can't help. Fear isn't imaginary.
Well, facing him is a beginning.
Have you ever been afraid, Jane? Really afraid?
Yes, I have.
Every day and every night for 9 years. Animals like him don't ever change.
Were you outside the club last night in your car?
Yes.
Wouldn't have helped anything.
I've thought about killing him 100 different ways. You've never been a victim.
No.
Why don't you ask the judges why the punishments don't fit the crimes? We have to have justice.
Is revenge the same as justice?
I'm not going to be a victim again.
Look at you smiling. You know, you really should smile more. You're too serious. I remember med school, the first day in the dissection room, all you could think about was what your cadaver could do for you in life. All I could think about was, death, really.
Well, maybe that's why he's still running. Macquarie Island to Melbourne to Africa.
Thank you, Doctor. No, look at this. Look at you.
Marvellous.
You know what you are? You're mine. We made our sacred vows. We made love. Our bodies one. What is this?
It's a play written by someone I'm assessing. He wrote it while he was in prison.
You can't make me stay. No, I won't make you stay.
I can leave any time.
You can leave. The door's open. Look. You can see it's open. Go.
Eve doesn't move. She looks at the outside world, but she can't move towards that oblong of sunlight.
Go or stay, you'll always be mine.
There's something I can't get a focus on.
It's pretty easy. The guy's a misogynist.
Oh, no. Adam's attitude to his wife.
Is appalling.
No, it's driven by the religion he was taught as a child. Maybe he's saying it justifies what he does to her when she doesn't leave.
What does he do?
He rapes her.
I don't think I like this play.
No, I'm not meant to like it. Just keep reading.
I don't think I want to.
Oh, please.
Well, Dr. Halifax is running a little late. Can I make you a cup of tea or coffee?
Yeah, I'll have black coffee, 1 sugar, thanks. What's it like?
Sorry?
working for her. Having a pretty woman as a boss.
She's an excellent doctor.
Would you come through, please, William?
Gift from an admirer?
No, they're Gazinta boxes. I bought them in the States.
How do they work?
One fits into the other.
That's impossible.
Not really. You like to have control, don't you?
Don't we all? And we see what the magician allows us to see, that's all.
Maybe. No.
It helps put me at ease.
I'm interested in the character Adam in the play. Was your father a religious man?
Every drunk finds the church sooner or later, yeah.
So, does Adam represent your father, or you?
Maybe a bit of both. What do you think?
You said your father was a violent man.
When he was drunk.
How often was he drunk?
5 days did he labour. On the 6th he drank.
How did you feel about that?
How did I feel? Well, I'd lie in my room in the dark and I'd hear him breaking things, calling my mother names.
Did he hit your mother as well?
There was the sound of his fist striking her face now and then.
And what did you do?
Well, I wanted to stop it, but,
You didn't feel you could?
I just waited my turn.
How old were you?
That was between the ages of 3 and 13. Come into my room and he asked me questions. Are women bitches? Are women sinners? Should we ever trust a woman? He used his fists, his belt, and he dragged me out of bed and used his boots.
Did you try to fight back?
My mother told me not to. He hurt me.
What did your mother do?
She made me better.
How did she make you better?
She brought me a glass of milk. She told me not to cry. She had long blonde hair. God, she was beautiful. And I sure always wanted to be an air hostess.
Was there anything else that she did?
Yeah, she lay beside me. And she touched me. She loved me.
Another flight attendant?
Now, this is another thing that all fathers worry about. Mums too, I guess, the scenario. She says that he couldn't do it. He went berserk, psycho.
When did it happen?
A couple of hours ago.
Well, can you pin it down to a time?
Well, she'd been home about an hour. She phoned us the moment that he left, between 2 and 3.
Well, it isn't William Redmond. It isn't possible he was with me.
Bullshit.
Somebody's out there doing this. Why can't you catch him?
Get him out of here.
Hey, could you stay away from me from now on? John! To the future. Our future. There's so much we're going to do. We could open another restaurant, we could travel. You know, we could do both.
No, you'll run another play.
No, I'm serious.
Me too.
I really think you should expand.
Well, I'm going to, but not yet.
You're too cautious. Now, do you want to hear my ideas?
Oh, I do, definitely. But right now, I think we should head over to the restaurant.
Tell them we're not opening tonight.
Sure, we're almost fully booked.
I want to go out and have a good time.
Well, I need your help. Or I'd say go and celebrate to your heart's content.
It'll be right. Let's go and enjoy ourselves,
I can't do that.
I can.
You go. I'll manage.
If I go alone, I'll miss you.
I'm not sure I believe that.
Right. See you tonight.
What about the hairs we got from her bedding? Uh-huh. Yeah, we checked out the boyfriend. He's in the clear.
Okay. Some fruitcakes saw Redmond released. Saw his face all over the TV.
Well, that could trigger a twisted kind of envy. I don't think it could set off the violence we saw today. William's attack was an outpouring of conflicted need and hate for his mother. Now, why would someone copy every detail of the ritual?
An enemy Redmond made inside. Some psycho trying to frame him.
Not anyone psychotic. This guy knows exactly what he's doing.
I'm trying to see. Mick Snow. No, hi, Amber, honey. Yeah. No, I can talk. Just a sec.
The violence will almost certainly escalate. Can you let me see copies of the statements from both the latest victims and everything you have on William's attack on Alison Hart?
I'll arrange that. Amber, honey? You there? kids, eh? Can't wait for anything.
Oh, hi, Dale. Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. What would you like?
Long black, thanks. Oh,
Enough time?
yeah. I looked up the Wandering Albatross in my bird book last night while you were asleep.
Ah, yeah, she who never sleeps, but survives on black coffee.
You said there are only 20 breeding pair left.
On Macquarie Island.
Ah, they're beautiful. Their wings look like they've been carved from ice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the long-line fishermen down there are wiping them out. They lay their lines across miles of ocean, thousands and thousands of baited hooks, and the albatross just glide down and take them. Oh, yes, it is, but... Jane, are you interested in this conversation?
Oh, of course I am. I'm sorry.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just someone I didn't expect to see, that's all. Sorry. Oh, thanks. It isn't always like this.
We're only reviewing him for the parole board.
Hey, your work takes you to wild and lonely places, so does mine.
Play's worrying you, isn't it?
Everything about this is starting to worry me.
Well, he certainly sees his women as victims.
No, it's more than that. He's playing games.
Jane, I've got to be in Johannesburg in 3 days' time. I really think you should come with me.
Oh,
take a break.
No.
You don't sleep at night.
That's my problem.
But in Africa, with the stars, oh, you'd sleep at night.
Old friends, remember?
Old friends.
Old friend.
What time is it?
Late.
Where have you been?
Where do you think I've been? Celebrating.
You ever work with junkies?
Food junkies? Huh? Someone close? Be careful. Nothing you think is important will seem important to them. No. Logic will make them see reason. Can I help?
Nah, forget it. We made a list of Redmond's enemies. We're working through that.
I don't think that's the only area we should be looking at.
Honey, there are crims that'd swim through broken glass to pay back a rival.
Well, maybe we're dealing with a more complex mind.
You want to tell me what direction you were coming from? Hey. Something I should know about?
I'm not sure yet. Terrified victims are only going to tell you so much. There might have been something you didn't get from them. I want to try and get behind their statements.
Yeah, that might not be possible. Victim 1, Annette, she's gone interstate, so you can't talk to her. Victim 2, she's going to appearance today.
Look, I know you've been through all this. But knowing what the person who attacked you said and did is the best way I have of understanding who's done this. Now, I know there are certain things you told the police, and you don't have to go through those again. But there may have been other things. Things that happened that were so intimate that you might have been embarrassed to talk about them. Or maybe you just don't realise how important one detail can be in identifying the man that's done this. Belinda, if there's anything at all,
it doesn't make sense. I've been thinking about this over and over. The first time he touched me, put those gloves to my lips, then my breasts. He seemed too gentle.
In what way?
To be a man.
You got kids?
No, not yet.
She loves it up here. I don't know if I could have gone on if it wasn't for her.
Thought about what I said? About counselling?
I don't need help. I need him to serve the 20-year sentence he was given. Why did the police let him go again?
They had to. He had an alibi.
And they believed him.
Can I ask you something? When you were attacked, was there anything you might have left out of your statement to the police? About the way it happened?
I told them everything. Why?
Whoever committed these new attacks, before he attempted to rape them, he lay with them at the breast, like a child.
Well, he didn't lay at my breast, if that's what you want to know. He raped me repeatedly, and he slashed my throat. He was on top of me and inside of me. He was this close, and I could see what he felt. I meant nothing to him. He brutalised me, and they let him out after only 9 years. Would you like to come in and have some coffee?
Yeah, I'd like to, thanks.
Are we home yet?
I'm safe, sweetheart.
I think she's asleep. Sometimes she pretends she knows I worry about her. Would you like some more coffee?
Sure, thanks.
Bert, he calls this place Alcatraz. He thinks I should sell it and move up to the hills.
Would you feel safer up there?
Once it's happened, you never feel safe again.
Mum, I heard something.
No, it's all right, darling. We're just talking. There's nothing to worry about.
No, I promise. I heard something.
It's fine, love. You go back to bed.
Alison, there's nothing.
I have a recurring dream. I'm standing on the edge of a pit. There's something inside the pit I'm afraid of, and I want to get away. But as soon as I take my first step, my mother reaches out of the pit and pulls me in.
What do you think that means?
That the women in my life always let me down. Sorry.
Is there something else inside the pit? Apart from your mother?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you're afraid of being in there with her.
You know what I think? I think it's women who feel the fear.
Of you?
Of being women.
Why should they be afraid of being themselves?
Well, they're soft, vulnerable, defenseless.
Is that how you see all women, as defenseless?
Unattractive.
Do you feel that's a justification for rape?
What do you know about rape?
What do you know about rape?
What hasn't happened to you?
Why do you ask?
Well, you're looking for a rapist, but you don't know what to look for. So you should talk to me.
I'm listening.
Well, I know about rape, Jane.
If you've got something to say, William, then say it. So you're going to have to decide whether you'll work within my rules. If you can't, that's fine. But you won't get an assessment from me.
I don't think you'll do that.
What makes you so sure?
Because, I know you, Jane. You're the one who needs the control, right?
This session's ended, William.
You all right?
Yeah. Well, did you give Sergeant Snow my message?
He's had some personal business to deal with. He'll get back to you.
Don, I really need to speak to him. This is important.
What's important?
I have to talk to you.
Hold on. Snow? No. No. Look, that's not necessary. No, I've got it under control. My daughter OD'd on heroin last night. No, she's okay. She'll survive. She's in detox.
Mick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you think I would have known. So, you got something for me?
I can't help thinking William's somehow involved.
Well, he's out of the picture, according to you.
Yeah, but the details of the ritual are too close to him, too intimate. I've seen him several times now. He's got a clever, manipulative mind.
You got something more concrete?
He's displaying psychopathic characteristics. If we look at the variations in the attacks, both Belinda and Annette's attacker said, please don't cry. Now, William never said that. Their breasts were suckled. William didn't do that.
Well, wait a minute. What do you mean, suckle? Kissed?
No. Kissing isn't the same. Suckled as in mother-child. Now, that indicates a dependent personality, but it's also someone who feels huge rage.
And wipes out Belinda's flat.
Exactly. Now, it's not William, but it's someone close enough to him to know his pattern intimately.
So you're still talking copycat?
No. Copycat reads about a crime and imitates it. Now, this one's different. Whoever's doing these attacks is impotent with women. We know that in Belinda's case, and if Annette's flatmate hadn't come home, I don't think she'd have been raped either. Problem is, he's getting more dangerous and frustrated because of it. The picture I'm getting is of someone with a really confused self-image. Someone who's not sure whether he's male or female.
Miss Bellamisi.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. Would you come through, please? Have a seat. How can I help you?
From what William has been saying, I understand he's not being very cooperative. He's angry and confused, but he has faith in you.
Did he ask you to come here and tell me this?
No. I've come to ask you not to stop seeing him. He's not the same. He's started to change.
Since when?
Once the police found out he couldn't have done the attacks. Oh, I don't know what to do. I want to help him, but I'm not sure I can. I think he cares about me. I don't know. Sometimes I see nothing inside him.
Sounds to me like you feel trapped.
Everyone needs someone to believe in them.
Yes. But you have choices. We're having a private conversation.
You've been telling Dr. Halifax the good news, huh? Once the parole board gets your report and I'm out for good, we're going into partnership.
No, Sian didn't tell me that.
William, I don't think we should talk about this here.
And if you approve, Jane, I might ask her to marry me.
Well, I think we should leave.
Sure. Would I make a good father, do you think? I'd like to have some kids. Daughters. Wish the police all the luck in the world from me.
Partnership and marriage. William, I've never said that.
Don't you want to?
all this, the pressure on you, it's too much. You want to write your new play, you need a quiet place, a place of your own. I'm happy to pay for it.
You want to get rid of me?
No.
No. Okay. That's where she lives.
Who?
The one who put me away for nearly 10 years. The innocent. Well, they're all innocent.
Please don't. I want you to stop. William, no.
You're all the same. It was Eve that made Adam sin.
Mum, why is Banjo growling outside?
Everything's all right.
When's Bert gonna come home?
Not for a couple of days. But we'll be okay.
Good night. It's okay, Mum.
Come with me.
Don't tempt me.
You'll be safe with the lions. Well. Goodbye, friend.
Bye.
Till next time.
I will make more time, I promise.
Oh, sure.
Don't let the lions get you.
Jane.
I'll need my lecture notes today.
Coffee and a bagel?
Yes, thanks. William, you don't have an appointment for today?
You see what the magician wants you to see.
I'm glad you came. I read your play again last night. You know what I think? I think it's about women being submissive. Women being under the control of men, and you justify that by using religion. It's also about hatred of women.
Read your Bible. You might be enlightened.
Bible doesn't tell anyone to hate women.
The question is the Bible the Word of God? Or was it inspired by the darkest, oldest fantasies men have?
Or could someone else have been inspired to attack women because of what you wrote? Someone you might know.
I didn't come here to debate with you.
No.
I mean, you think you can humiliate me?
We were discussing your play.
You're undermining my relationships behind my back. I don't feel confident with you anymore. You're not objective. You're too involved. I want to see someone else, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right, Ari. Mr. Redmond said he's about to leave. I think you're right, William. This is the phone number of a first-class male colleague of mine. I'll inform the board you'll be contacting him. There's nothing more I can do for you.
Under your smart suit, you're something else. Don't ever forget that.
Banjo? Banjo? Banjo?
Open up! Police, open up!
How's Alison?
I told you, special courage. She's making a statement. This guy was in prison with William.
I saw William this morning. I think he's scared.
Scared?
He said too much. He's starting to lose control.
He fit the picture.
Possibly.
Something between these two?
That's what you've got to find out.
What'd they want?
They asked if you knew somebody called Luke in prison. Please, I just want to know what's going on.
Get hold of Jane Halifax.
What?
She knows what's going on. Give her a call.
I can't do that. Why should I? I need you to tell me the truth.
The truth. I knew a Luke in prison, yes.
There's something else. The till is short again. Have you been taking money?
What are you going on about, you silly bitch?
The police are back again. You've been taking my money. I want the truth.
Well, why don't you phone your friend Jane Halifax and ask her what I'm likely to do?
Will you?
Silly bitch!
I want you out of here.
You want me out of here?
Yes.
But you're nothing. You're nobody. You're slime. Hey?
Interview with Luke Fraser recommences. Do you agree that the time is now 12:52 p.m? Who was your cellmate in Pentridge Prison, Luke?
Did Redmond talk to you about Alison Hart? I put it to you that you wanted to be like him. I also put it to you that you wanted to frighten them. Do you care to comment on that? Do you intend to answer any of the questions put to you? In that case, I terminate the interview at 1:07 p.m. Okay, genius, what is he? William's teddy, lover boy? What is it?
Let me talk to him.
No, he won't talk. We catch him with a knife in his hand in her house. We got him dead to rights, but he won't talk. You catch a crim, you got everything on him. He deals, he bargains.
Unless he's protecting someone.
Luke, this is Dr. Jane Halifax.
Hi, Luke. Believe you know William. I know him really well. He's never mentioned you, though. It's strange because in prison you shared a cell, I believe. You must have shared thoughts and feelings. Don't know why he doesn't talk about those. Were you close? Did you share thoughts and feelings? Did he talk to you about women? He likes women, doesn't he?
You don't know anything.
Tell me. Tell me, Luke. Does he have power over you? Is that what he has? Power to make you do what he wants you to do?
That's what love is. He loves me. I was one with him.
Were you in William's play? We made our sacred vows. Our bodies one. Our flesh
one. Our hearts one. Our souls one. Until death do us part.
You were his Eve, weren't you? He loved you. Did he keep loving you outside prison?
Well, that's what he promised.
But you had to earn it, didn't you? What did you have to do?
To get them for him. And have sex with them. Like he did.
And then you'd be just like him and he'd really love you. But you couldn't do it, could you?
He'll find out.
Luke, you did one thing different to William when you attacked these girls. You suckled their breasts. Why?
I was pretending that was him.
William has a powerful, manipulative mind.
That's how he did it, ordering these women to be attacked.
Maybe he found a way to inhabit someone else so he could keep on doing this.
Well, I think it's time I spoke to Mr. Redmond again.
What are they going to do about him?
The police are picking William up. I'm going to drive you home up to the hills.
Mishy.
Bert's picking her up from school. He's going to meet us up there. All right?
Police. Don, upstairs. Where is he? Harry? Where is he? He wasn't at the restaurant.
He left.
Miss Bellamy, I've warned you about impeding the police.
He's gone.
Okay, lady, come on, we'll get you to a doctor.
Don't ever let him come back here.
It's okay. Come on, it's okay.
Be inside. Michelle must be out helping Bert. He's a good man. He'll be a good father for Michelle. Father she should have had.
How old is she?
She's 9. She was conceived almost 10 years ago.
So she's...
She's his, yeah. Unborn child can't be guilty of anything.
Michelle! They might have gone to the neighbours. The flowers are beautiful.
He's dead. Just go back up to the house.
Okay.
Bert!
The police know we're here, they'll be on their way.
You won't shoot.
Back up! I said get back. Now put down the knife. You need help, William, you know that. Put it down. No!